Hi everybody. I showered. Had I showered when I filmed last time? I don't know where my head is. I know I did a video and I hadn't even combed my hair. Well, I have combed it now, but it's a bit of a mess. I've combed Harriet's hair more than I've combed mine. I've actually got a little bit of, she just had one tiny weeny mat there. One little tiny bit that you couldn't even notice, but I noticed it. And I don't think she had. I think she was sloppy in her pate food. And so I had to, rather than brush it and annoy her, I just snipped it off. It was only a little, I don't know, an ounce of an inch, not even that. Anyway, I've got my coffee. For some reason I've gone off tea. I think that a lot of you have given me good advice as well. And the males are saying that the amount of numbing I've had, numbing agents in my mouth over the past few months, of course they build up in your body and will affect other parts of your body. Am I speaking any differently to how I did before? I feel as though I am. I'm not speaking properly, clearly, but a little clearer, I think it will be once everything's back to normal. I'm still bleeding, but not an awful lot. I'm still in pain, but not an awful lot. I've just got this awful cloud hanging over me. I've put some moisturiser on and a little bit of lip gloss, but that's as much as I've done. And showered and changed, obviously, and got my baby here. Here she is, my little angel, my little nurse, and I love her. Yes, I do. I'm learning all sorts of things from cat whisperers on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of the, body language of cats. And what's his name? Is it Jason Galaxy? Something like that. And he's absolutely brilliant. And I've been watching him, and he's very knowledgeable. He worked in shelters for 10 years, and he's got cats of his own, and he caters to his cats. So, a man after my own heart. And that's where I first learned about these catios that you can get. We're still debating, aren't we? Maybe next spring, but can you see that? I don't know if you can. You can see a tail. But she's got another tree coming tomorrow, a higher one. It's almost as tall as me, or it is as tall as me. And I want to put it, if I can, somewhere near the window. Not too close, but close enough. So there's going to have to be rearranging in my room again. Anyway, not what I came to talk about, is it? I came on to talk about Foodie beauty. How does that woman have the audacity to call herself beautiful when beauty emanates from the inside, and it shows itself on the outside. I mean, I'm feeling pretty unbeautiful at the moment, so take no notice of me. But Foodie has about 10,000 filters going on. She certainly wouldn't come on camera with teeth missing, would she? and she certainly wouldn't be showing you her journey with no holds barred, would she? Why? Because she's vain. Because she's absolutely vain and notoriously precious about how she looks and how she comes across. Now, whilst it suited her to come across as obnoxious and rude and gross and foul and promiscuous and all the rest, while it suited her and while she was raking in all that money, she was happy to do it. She was happy to bear every single part of her obnoxious life because it was bringing her in. At the most, she said 1 month. I remember her saying 1 month it was $20,000, another month it was 50. So maybe she was inebriated one or other of those times, I don't know. Good chance. I see that emails are flying about to Breezy and commenting on her daughter. You know, kids are off limits. I don't know who it is who sent it, but I see my arch nemesis, Gorlic Toast, mentioned in a video about me a while back. Well, does every email now, like the emails I was getting, is Chantal going to be blamed for all of them? Did he mention that Chantal wasn't mentioned in them? He said something. Chantal was mentioned in almost every one of those emails, and they all emanated from that vicious biatch. So, Gorlic Toast, you need to shut your mouth. You know, you're unpleasant, man, very unpleasant. Stick to your football community. But I understand they don't want you either. But keep your nose out of Girl World, because who wants you? Who? It would have to be somebody really desperate to nail themselves to your coattails and be prepared to go down in the Bermuda Triangle. You're just a nothing. And frankly, you're untruthful. You're untruthful, you're unpleasant, and what you're doing in this community, I've got no idea. Oh, you said you wanted to see if you could make it in another community. Nothing about targeting women in that community, like Breezy, like Jessica Messica, like, who was the other lady? There was another lady, Kidney J. So nothing about you targeting those women at all. No, you just wanted to see if you could make it in another community. Well, you have. You've made it worse for a lot of people, and most of us don't want you here, but we really have no say in it, do we? So I noticed that you said about me, is Chantal going to be blamed for everything now? That she wasn't mentioned or something. Why is the finger pointed at her? Did I point the finger at her? They came from a remail. I never even knew those sites existed. And they are in the hands of the police. And the finger is pointing in a certain direction. And I'm not at liberty to say anything at the minute, but believe me, no, we're not all in the dark. And even though it's a remail site that you might think it's safe, there are some pretty snazzy and expert hackers out there who know all about remail sites. I didn't. I was naive, still am, but I know what can happen. And now I see that Breezy and her daughter are being targeted. People are thinking, well, maybe it's Foodie, maybe it's Missy Moo. And it is saying something about Breezy being Islamophobic. that she's targeting somebody's child. Who? Talking about Chantal being somebody's child. I don't know. As I say, I'm still under the influence. I'm not working properly at the minute. I'm a bit broken. But I'll be back up to full speed. But Gorlic tells you're a waste of time. 1 minute you're aligning yourself with Chantal. Next minute you're aligning yourself with Nada. You've got no ethics, no morals, as you proved with those women you targeted. And targeting me in another way. Fancy going after a 73-year-old woman because she objected in a video about your behaviour with certain women. Fancy targeting a woman for that and going all over the internet, both as yourself, Gorlic Red, and as Christina the Latina, your alter ego, telling everybody I was racist. Oh yeah, I saw your comments. Saw them. Laughable. Anyway, I wanted to come back to show that I'm livening up a little bit, letting my coffee go cold, so I'm going to finish it off now. And I'll probably be back, all being well. Got to play for half an hour, and then I'll be back, all being well, with the video I wanted to do about behind the veil, so to speak, Foodie Beauty and her shopping spree with Salah. Speak to you all later.